Hello children, welcome to Dayavati Modi Public School. This is your online class of SST. Today we will discuss chapter 5th, the layers of the earth. Earth is one of the 8 planets of our solar system that revolves around the sun. Earth is the only known planet supporting life in the entire solar system. It is a wonderful planet as it provides for all our needs and supports life. The earth can be divided into 4 layers as you can see in diagram. Its 4 layers are lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. Now we will discuss them one by one. Lithosphere. It plays an important role in our life. It is the layer on which we live. It is the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and minerals. It is an irregular surface with various landforms such as mountains, plateaus, deserts, plains, valleys, etc. The earth can be divided into 3 parts. The innermost part is called the core. The middle part is called the mantle. And the outermost part is called the crust. The lithosphere is subdivided into tectonic plates. The heat from the mantle makes the rocks at the bottom of lithosphere slightly soft. This causes the plates to move, and because of this, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur. Atmosphere. An atmosphere is a blanket of gases that surrounds the earth. It is held in place by Earth's gravity. It protects us from ultraviolet radiation of the sun. It keeps temperature within a relatively small range and saves us from extreme variations between day and night temperatures. Our atmosphere is composed of many types of gases, as you can see here. Earlier, oxygen was absent from our atmosphere. As soon as the microorganisms such as virus and bacteria evolved, they started converting carbon dioxide into oxygen, giving the present composition to our atmosphere. There are 5 layers in our atmosphere. They are troposphere. It ranges from 0 to 18 km. This is the lowest layer. It is the warmest and contains 90% mass of the atmosphere. Next, stratosphere. It ranges from 18 to 50 km. It contains the ozone layer, which saves us from ultraviolet radiation of the sun. Children, do you know? Aeroplanes fly in this layer. Next, mesosphere. It ranges from 50 to 85 km. It is the layer where most meteors burn while entering our atmosphere. And next is thermosphere. It ranges from 85 to 600 km. It is the hottest layer, and the temperature in this layer can rise up to 1500 degrees Celsius. Next is exosphere. It extends up to 10,000 km. It is the uppermost layer of our atmosphere. Many weather satellites orbit in this layer, hydrosphere. It is the total amount of water present on Earth in all the three forms, that is, solid, liquid, and gas. The first life forms are believed to have evolved in water. Every life form on Earth is directly or indirectly dependent on the hydrosphere. Children, you know very well that water covers 71% of the Earth's total surface in the form of oceans, seas, rivers, and other water bodies. Its importance is that water sustains various life forms and plays an important role in ecosystem and regulating the atmosphere. Children, water moves through the hydrosphere in a cycle. Water collects in clouds, then falls to earth in the form of rain or snow. This water collects in rivers, lakes, and oceans. Then it evaporates into the atmosphere to start the cycle all over again. This cycle is called water cycle. Now we will discuss about biosphere. The biosphere is all parts of and around the planet Earth where life can be found. Scientists believe that between 3 million and 30 million species might exist on this earth. But we have been able to identify only 1.3 million species till date. The present atmosphere is a result of the chemical activities carried out by the living beings. So, the biosphere includes all living things, from plants and animals to fungi and bacteria, and any place you can find life on or around Earth. Our Earth has the most diverse conditions for supporting life. Everything that we have around us and all the resources that we use form our environment. Our environment provides for the basic needs like food, fuel, air, water, shelter, and suitable temperature to all living beings. Our activities like cutting of trees and polluting river are going to harm our environment. We should try to grow more trees, save natural resources, and reduce pollution to save our earth. Now, children, this lesson has been finished. I hope every topic will be clear. Bye bye. Take care.